Welcome back to Blast Guys Reviews. In this review, we'll be taking a look at Joytoy's Battle for the Stars, the Cult of Sanria Hellwalker H-20 motorcycle. This is a 1/18 scale vehicle for your 1/18 scale figures. These are recommended for adult collectors 17 and older. Here's the box that it comes in. Nice artwork on the front. Description I'll just explain to you. Here's a look at the side of the box. Bottom of the box. Side. Other side. And look at the back of the box, different angle of the motorcycle. Looks pretty cool. Here's what it looks like on the clamshell. And here it is outside packaging. Overall, it looks really cool. First impressions, really thin plastic. Seems to be very fragile, so I'd be very careful with this guy. This seems hollow, and the plastic seems a lot, very brittle in my opinion. So we'll take a look at it anyway. Just be aware that this is a fragile piece and it's not going to survive any kind of heavy play. Displaying, general play for adult collectors, for your figure photography, it'd be great. So that's my opinion and my recommendation. Very nice looking bike though. I think it's a repaint of the red version. And has a little extra feature on it. We have the greenish tank with the skull and flames on it. That's really cool. Nice weathering with the paint apps. It's kind of like a patinaed color for the engine and the exhaust. Some pipes here on the back. Tires do rotate. The color pattern kind of goes throughout the lower part of the bike, given it, that all the dust and the road and materials get on to the bike and causes it to, rust or deteriorate. Back wheels roll, front wheels a little better. On the front here we have this fender with spikes on it for maybe like a ramming feature. Headlight yellow. There's a piece here, we'll talk about that. The handlebars are, they seem to be very, very fragile, so I'd be very careful with those. There's the brakes, clutch, the handlebars, the side of the bike, pretty much almost the same. Down here we have this movable footrest piece. As you can see, it's kind of very fragile. Moves around a little bit. Too bad. Top of the bike, you can see the, we had a little bit of a speedometer there. It'd been nice. Nice detailing though. The seat. Here's like a rack for some kind of, whatever you want to put on there. Maybe a little bit of rope or something, or string tied down, make it look realistic. The back of the bike, we have the yellow light, like the front. The wheel fender, the exhaust, he's actually drilled through. You can put your finger down on him, or a material. Gives it a realistic look. Very cool. Other than that, you can turn the handlebars side to side, but be very careful with this thing. The light moves up and down, but I'd be very careful. It seems to be fragile. Pieces, I know a friend of mine broke his off his red version of this. I think it's called the Harvey or something. I want to get him out and do a comparison video at one point. There's some small assembly. You do get this kickstand here. You just got to find where the hole is, and it's right there. Just push that through very carefully. Wow, it's really tight. So I'm not gonna push all the way through because I'll put it back in a box for now until I can find a place to display it. But that's how that works. Maybe. Seems to be off center there. There we go. Maybe a little bit to the back. It works better. The other piece is these horns. These basically, the same color as the tank, the white and silver spikes. This basically is going to take the place of the red versions. It's like a spike panel goes on the front here. It went on very easily. Seems to be very nicely tolerant. Gives it that pretty menacing look. If you wanted to drive and ram people, whatnot. but it's there for you. This bike was kind of released with the Logan action figure that I have here standing with it. Not necessarily have to be Logan's bike or anywhere in the packaging or product stating that it belongs to Logan. There's multiple figures in the center line. I'm just going to put Logan on. This is going to be Logan's bike for my collection. I did a review for Logan if you want to check him out. He's a very nice figure. But I'm going to be very careful. These are my figures. I don't have people sending me free stuff, so I work and purchase my own stuff. So I can do reviews the best I can without sacrificing, breakage on my, my personal collection. So I like this Logan figure. He looks really cool. It kind of fits the 3 that I already have. The other ones, especially the 2 females, I think they came out with this kind of. I'm not sure what I want to do about those, if I want to be adding to my collection, but this is how it kind of sits to give you an idea. I'm really hesitant to even attempt to even try to put it's such a reach, as you can see here, for him. I think it's off a little bit. It needs, the elbows need to be a little straighter. These are kind of like maybe hanging bars on, so you see some new bikes, they call those monkey bars or something, I'm not totally sure. But you can see he can get his trigger finger on it and look pretty good. I think he looks awesome. I'm not going to put his hands on the bike, because I'm telling you, man, these things are fragile. So make sure you do your research if you decide to buy one of these. They retail like $45, I think. So of course, it's Joytoy, and everything's expensive when it comes to Joytoy. But he looks really cool on there, nonetheless. So, not only that you can use these bikes as for your Sanrio motorcycle gang, your Mad Max gang, whatever you want to call them in your universe, they also can be doubled as your Dreadnought bike. So, that's actually a 2-for-1, in my opinion, on these bikes. So, but just know what you're getting into, the fragility of the bikes themselves. Let's give a look at the back of it. Kind of sits pretty good. Again, you have to kind of fine tune him a little bit. So there he is, the Hellwalker motorcycle with Logan. Very cool. Do I recommend it? Yikes. If you can get it at a good price, I think $45, $50 is way too much due to the quality of this. It's very fragile. So if you get it for $20, I'd recommend it. But still gotta be careful. It's not gonna change the quality. But Johnny, choose what's best for your collection. Just giving the information out, doing a review, showing you what it's like. It's very cool. I mean, I have no problems with the bike, except for it's fragile. That's it. I think it looks awesome. It's really nice to have something like this, even for your G.I. Joe Dreadnoughts and your Joytoy figures. It's just, should have took a little better quality of plastic in these, and it'd have been, man, you can army build these, you can customize these things if you want. It's definitely there for that. I could see ways to removing things and make them look like a totally different bike. But for me, I think I'm not going to customize it due to the price. Hope you guys liked this review. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to check out all my other videos. Don't forget to check out the review for Logan. He's really cool. A lot of details. He's actually pretty decent. And we'll do a nice heavy review for him so you can see. So that's all I got for you guys. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you in the next review.